Hello guys, welcome back to Adrian's Journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be surviving SCP-3008 with 100 days. It's going to be fun. So let's get right into it. Immediately on the first day, I changed the like time to days 60 seconds and nights 30 seconds because I don't want to play for too long. And then yeah, I just want food. I don't want to do in a public server. I made a waypoint for a cafe, and then I found a shelf. Then I decided to go up and stay in the night in that ladder. I'm gonna stay here for a while, and then yeah, I was just kind of the night like this. Yeah. On day 2, it was a foggy day, which is unexpected, of course. How rare is this actually? I think it's very rare due to how less foundings of foggy days, and then yeah, the night just happened. And the next day though, I immediately started making the base. I just want to box myself up for one day. Um, so I started to make it, and I was going to make something not that big because it's just for a base. And then when I finally finished my base, I just stayed in the night there. Yeah. On the next day though, I what was I doing again? I was grabbing some lights because well, it is very dark inside. And then I just stayed in the base again at the night. Yeah, it just is not that professional, but at least I got a base, right? On the next day, I grabbed some food. I am hungry. After I grabbed some food, I went back to the base. I wanted to eat some, but yeah, it's just going to turn nighttime. 5 seconds left. I didn't know why I was making the box put it there. Yeah, it was just so unprofessional. Why did I use a box? Why not a ladder? Oh my god. Okay, I'll buy though. On the next day though, it's a foggy day again. I feel like this is so rare due to how less foggy days are. The next day though, I have no idea where I'm going. um, I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, no, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to see where I'm going. Where I'm going. Well, it was going to turn nighttime, so yeah, I think I just went back to my base. Oh no, actually, I just wanted to put a place to put my food, so I just grabbed the wardrobe right there, if that's fine. And uh, to be honest, I don't think food's gonna drop there. It's just so random. Why did I make that? Wait, it didn't fall to the no. Okay, and so the next day, I changed the box to a ladder. I hope. Nope, I didn't. I didn't change it to a ladder. What's going on? Then I grabbed a ladder. Please change. Okay, yeah. Because I know at day 10 it's going to be a blood night. So yeah, I just stayed in the base in day 9. In day 10, I know tonight's going to be a blood night, so I just grabbed some food and ate. I'm not going to show you it though. No, why did I show it to you? Okay, let's just wait until the blood night. Okay, 2 seconds left, and blood night wasn't really much though. Uh, in the next day, I grabbed more food. Who doesn't like food? That's ridiculous. Then I went back to base and ladder. Close it. I want to keep doing this every time. And in day 12, base. Eating. and storing my food. Okay, yeah, until day 14, I just stayed in my base until the night though. Day 15 would be a big day because it's 3 out of the I don't know how many foggy days we've encountered, and the next day I just stayed in the base eating hot dog. In the next day though, I went to grab some food again because I'm always hungry. And day 19 is an unexpected foggy day, which is the fourth foggy day. And day 20, I know there's going to be a blood night, so I just stayed in base. Yeah, that's good. On day 21, I stayed in base. In day 24, until day 24, I still stayed in base, eating food. I have a lot of food supplies. I really like how much food I have. And day 25, tonight is special night. Bear 5 is coming. I'm not really special though because there are only 30 seconds in night. So I just ate happily without Bear 5 noticing. Day 28, alright. I stay in base again. Day 29, I still stayed in base. Day 30, apocalyptic calendar. One out of the 3 apocalyptic calendars in this challenge. I just played in base again. I don't know what I was doing there, so I just stayed in base. The blood night was not that bad, but could be better. The next day until day 34, I still stayed in base. And day 35, I finally get out of the base to touch grass and finally grab some food. Putting it there is so unprofessional. Why did I do that? Why am I putting my food there? On the next day, though, I stayed in base. Wait, why is my timer 5 minutes? And the night was a blood night. Unexpected one. You know what? That's fine. And day 40, though, I still stayed in base, even the blood night. Day 41, base. Day 45, foggy day. Day 48, I still stayed here in the base. I love the base. And I finally grab a professional amount of food. So yeah, I think that's enough food for the day. God, why did I? And day 49, I stayed in base. I didn't want to go touch grass outside. Why didn't I name? And day 50, Bear 5 night instead of a blood night. And Bear 5 isn't that bad, considering he's not like Freddy. That took way longer than I thought. Why? Wait, why is the timer? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in day 51, I restarted because I got disconnected. And immediately, I found a gaming cube. And yeah, I found a shelf, which is actually very lucky. There are 2 shelves here, better than last time. And I hope this run doesn't get disconnected again. And the night, yeah, I just stayed up there again, just like the first night. And the second night, I decided to make the base a lot smaller than what I made, because who needs a big base when you just want to survive 100 days? Like, what do you need a big base for? So that's why I'm not making not that big base. Just a square, enough to box myself up for the day. I mean the night. Wait, I actually have an idea. In the night I stayed. In day 53 though, I run a marathon to grab lights. You know how much I like lights? And then I put lights in the ceiling of the shelf. Still, it's better than last time. This run was pretty good. And in day 55, I decided to touch grass. I don't know where I was going. I think I was grabbing food. Or was I grabbing something else? I was grabbing food. Yes, guys, I'm grabbing food. That's so professional. Wow, I don't want to make a wardrobe like last time. Wow. And so I replaced like the box thingy, remember? With a pallet. At least that's still better than a box. But that could be better. The night I just stayed inside. I'm scared of death, so I stayed inside. The next day, this is still day 59. Still the same. And I don't know what I was doing. I was staying in base. And in day 60, there's a foggy day and a blood night. So it's the second apocalyptic calendar of 3 apocalyptic calendars in this challenge. The next day, base after base. Wait, why not listen to some music while I eat in base after base? And then the next day, wait, is this the next day? I don't remember. And the night just came to me. In day 62 until day 65, I just stayed in base when I finally decided to touch grass and get food. Why are you guys muted? Okay. Then I stayed in base and then I just came. I sat there and ate. I really like eating. I was just filling up my hunger bar. And in day 66 until day 68, I just stayed in base after base. What was I doing at that time? Where am I going? I was grabbing food. But why in a different spot this time? It doesn't make sense. Then went to base and the night just came over. I ate. But at least the food is not that greasy. Right? In day 70 though, it's different. It's a blood night. Which is different. Because it is. In day 71, until day 73, I just stayed in base. When I finally, made a mannequin there. I have no idea why the mannequin is there. And then a crowbar. Oh, wait, I know what I was going to do. And so, I am going to show you what I have made. I killed the mannequin. Day 75, I know, foggy day. That's fine. In night 75 is bear 5, third out of the 4 bear 5 nights. I stayed in base. Fun fact, guys. In day 76 until day 77, I decided to stay in base when I finally touched grass. And look at my beautiful mannequin. Fun fact, this is actually inspired by a YouTuber called Fulton from Voltage Productions. And then here I made a building. So here's the plan. I'm going to put trash cans in that, like for trash competition to see who's the better trash. I was going insane in this part, so I just made things that I want to here. I keep dropping stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm not a kitty. In night 77, I decided to stay in base, and in day 78, well, I grabbed the more trash, and I finally made the trash competition. And so, to top it off, I put pallets. Well, it's going to be like our house, but it's like that, 5 seconds left. I didn't know what I was doing, and my gaming cube's still there. In day 79, I think I wanted to touch grass again. And oh, I think I grabbed some food. I thought I was going insane and making another thing because I don't remember anything. Am I lagging? Never mind. I was just full of items. Then I went to my base and dropped all the food there. I didn't want to do it like last time, but a wardrobe. It was so unprofessional and a waste of time and space. And then I stayed in the base eating food at the night in night 79. In day 80 though, I stayed in base because it's a blood night. My gaming cube there. Day 81, still different until day 84 in the base after base. Fun fact, guys, I was actually listening to X Step when I'm making this. Wait, this is not safe. The pallet needs to be fixed. I'm going to stay in the trash competition for night 84. In day 85, though, I closed the entrance to the trash competition and stayed in base. I don't know how long I was staying, but it was a very, very long time. What am I doing? In day 86, yeah, I still stayed in base. I was going insane. Well, you can't go insane when you always get bored when you do like 100 days SCP 2008 until day 88. That's when I decide to get food and I want to touch grass. So, in 1989, I stayed in base. Day 90, though, it's day 90 to day 100 is going to be like foggy day, blood night, foggy day, blood night. Because you know how doors in door 90 to door 99 is the greenhouse? Well, I decided to do something similar in the trash competition. In day 100, though, Bear 5 night.